Alex, winter does not seem to want to give us a break, and the weather now is obviously has been proving deadly, particularly this evening.
Absolutely. You know, the lake effect snow is just causing all sorts of problems over the last several days, and we had it Lake County, even areas of Porter County when it wrapped up 2 days ago, and then today, similar band affecting Michigan much of last night, pushed across the lake. I'll show you the radar on it in a second, but really affecting LaPorte County later on this in the morning hours through the afternoon, and putting down several inches in a hurry. They had whiteout conditions again, all because of Lake Michigan and the cold air.
And that's that whole system that caused the problems, the conditions for the accident this afternoon.
There's no system with it. It's just cold air coming across a warm lake. I mean, that's, the beauty and the tragedy behind Lake Michigan. We get, boating and all the great activities outdoors, but during the wintertime, it really does play some magic with the atmosphere. And so that's the setup we had today. Sunny skies waking up all across the area, even LaPorte County waking up to sunshine. But watch how this band that was plaguing Michigan pretty much all day as the winds kind of aligned, the snow band started to push inland, and at this point in the afternoon, I was thinking maybe all of northwest Indiana could get in on this here, but things kind of just did their own thing today. The snow band kind of eroded across northwest Indiana, but then you're heading into LaPorte County, you can see they got quite a bit of snow this afternoon. Whiteout conditions, a lot of problems on area roadways there, and it continues here this evening as they have a lot of cleanup. And now the heaviest snow pushing on into areas of northern Stark County, mainly St. Joe County. This band is pushing off to the east, so we are going to dry out all across the area tonight. We'll have clear skies, and that means some seriously cold conditions outside behind. This is now our 11th Arctic front in the last 2 weeks. They're just lined up for miles to come, really, all the way up to Alaska. Now, our snowfall forecast through tomorrow. We're done with the snow. I think LaPorte County, maybe some flurries overnight tonight, but most of that is pushing on off. But you notice the trace that we have here tomorrow about this time. We've got another Arctic front pushing in. This one's going to bring some snow, but the big story going to be the wind. Here's our snow band we had across the area today. You can see it sat for several hours over LaPorte County. That's all it takes with this thing, as all the winds just kind of come together across the lake. They form a very intense band of snow. We had 2-3 inch totals per hour out of this one, and it is pushing off to the east as we have westerly winds taking across the area, and that certainly is going to bump up or clear skies across the area tonight. But your regional temperatures, it's chilly. We're in the single digits now, but look at the winds. Here's what we have over the next 24 hours. With the winds combining with the temperature, going to produce wind chills tonight down around -25 or so, and waking up tomorrow morning, it's not going to get much better. They could get below 30 at times. And here's your wind right now, blowing light out of the west-northwest, but what's going to happen tonight? It's going to switch around the west and then down to the south, and it's going to become gusty. And tomorrow we've got winter weather advisories out for the area because wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. These are sustained that you're looking at. And we're going to add a fresh coating of snow to this. It's going to be nasty tomorrow evening, folks. We're going to have snow blowing all over the place, and really gusty winds. And here's why it happens. You can see here's our latest system pushing on off. The winds kind of switching around. You notice how the lake snows start to kind of erode across the areas. We bring in a little bit milder of air. We'll be up in the 20s tomorrow. That's the good news. But we've got an Arctic front, another one approaching from the north. It's going to bring a blast of cold air tomorrow night on into Saturday, it looks like at this point, and it also brings some snow with it, I think, starting mainly later tomorrow. Want to plan your day. Got extremely cold conditions waking up. We'll get up into the 20s, very windy by afternoon. I think snow really setting in, maybe 1, 2, 3 inches across the area tomorrow, and that continues all across the Great Lakes. So if you have travel plans, folks, make sure you take it easy if you're heading out east. Overnight tonight, getting down to -8, but with that wind, -20 to -30 degrees. Tomorrow, at least we warm up. Wind chills will still be below zero, though. That snow developing later, causing some problems tomorrow night. And then, Kristen, next week, colder than this week. -2 on Monday, -4 on Tuesday. This blast of cold air next week looking extremely impressive. I mean, it is just flying out of the North Pole right for us.
I think I'm done. I'm ready to abdicate winter.